People, how you been doing? You been good? I hope you been good. Anywho, the anemone, where'd it go? It's on the move. It's done moved, and I just thought I'd show that. Yeah, it's on the side of the rock now. It's still alive. It's just decided, oh, it's time to move. It's time to get out that crack and fix myself. Put myself out of the light. They do that from time to time, so I was kind of thinking, hey, maybe he got fresh with the shrimp that's in here. Maybe he ate the shrimp finally, but who knows? But yeah, I thought I'd get in here close and show you guys this. You see all that? That means this tank's maturing real well. Anywho, I figure we get on here, show you the salt water for a bit, and let's see, can I do that? Ooh, there we go. That's cool. I've been out and about and doing my thing, man. I gotta, keep up with the Joneses, as they speak. I actually got a new tank. I've been kind of trying to put some film together for that, and well, it's not new, but it's used, and it's a really big tank. It's a 100-gallon acrylic. And I plan on doing all my freshies in there for now, and seeing how it works out there and in the garage, and in a few we'll go look at that. I really wanted to focus on this tank today. I've been kind of not giving this tank any video time lately, so it's like I want to try to put it in here. So I want to do one thing, and that one thing being I want to get some frags before Christmas time, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, it could happen, it could not happen, but I just saw my shrimp in here earlier. I thought he was dead. It'd been 5 or 6 days since I'd seen my peppermint shrimp, and I saw him earlier when I turned on the light. I know he's not dead now, and I don't know if you guys noticed, you're sitting on a mag float. But yeah, it's growing good. And I rearranged everything. I want to actually do that again. I want to get another piece of live rock and kind of take them out of this water, put them in some salt water in a bucket, like right in front here, and then glue them. And hear me out when I say glue them. I want to glue one piece to another so it kind of looks like a tower. But I want to make it to where it doesn't hit the top of the tank. But that's just one idea. Here's the other idea. The other idea is to take a piece of plexiglass and put it right here in the center for the corals. And this is my nano tank. So if you guys are thinking, hey, why is he going to do all this in such a small area? Well, that's kind of what it was designed for. I've seen smaller tanks done up into a nano tank. I've seen like those little JBLs, or I think they're called no, that's something else. That's speaker equipment. I know it starts with something with a J, okay? Leave me alone. Anywho, the point I'm trying to make is I've seen nanotanks done in smaller environments, and I'm just glad to say that I officially can call myself a reefer, because I did not kill my first anemone. I swear to you guys, like the last week and a half, I've been kind of avoiding doing videos, and the reason why is because he was looking horrible. He was looking horrible, and if anything in this tank is looking horrible, you know damn well I'm not going to be showing that on video. Anyhow, let's yeah, look at his arms. He got in a spot where you can't really tell what color he is, but he's pink. Because he's under the ledge. Anyhow, I been treating with I think it's Dr. Tim's. All I know is if you buy the most expensive of Dr. Tim's, it costs you like $27. So there's a few other brands. I know there's another brand that I've been meaning to try out, and it's also another one of those name brand expensive ones, and kind of just, I don't know. Was thinking maybe all these brands, they're out there to charge you this extra money, but I believe at the end of the day that's not the case. The case is that they have a certain product and they know that it speaks for itself. And they know that it does the job that they say it's going to do. So they can obviously name the price they want to sell it at, just like anybody inside of the retail game of electronic instruments or something like that. Or I was just trying to give an example. And as you guys know, I'm still getting over this cough. I don't know if you knew that before. Now you do. Anywho, this is real funny. I'm really just moving my mag float around. Nope, don't turn the volume down. So, okay, cheap Walmart brand mag float thing. Don't use it. I'll tell you why in a second. Reason not to use it is I have one down at the bottom of the cabinet here. They scratch your glass. In my experience, they scratch your glass. That's my experience. I'm gonna try feeding the shrimp right now, seeing how he doesn't really eat when all the other guys eat. So maybe you might see him come out and about. I'm not 100% certain on that. I'm just gonna throw some little Hikari crab cuisine tropical pellets in there. And don't worry, it's basically designed for all crustaceans. I wouldn't throw it in there if it wasn't for him. Basically, that's what you guys need to know at this point. I've gotten to that point that I pay attention to everything certain fish feed on, and I've noticed there's a few reef foods that you can use in freshwater. There's a few freshwater foods you can use in reef, vice versa. So it's kind of cool. Sooner or later, I plan on doing a live stream, a hangout stream, to where all y'all can come up and join in. And I know I've been saying that for a couple weeks. I kind of been putting it off. I've just kind of been putting it towards yeah, razor blades only. I'm gonna put a razor blade on the side of this thing. So, I mean, they have a little razor blade thing that you can use, which is pretty cool. I trust the Mag Float over the other brand though, because the other brand, here I'll show you, is this crappy thing. Really crappy. Really crappy. So, I mean, I wouldn't try to steer somebody wrong. I try to point people in the right direction, you know? This is probably the most expensive thing that I had to buy out of saltwater. And when I say it's probably the most expensive thing, I mean it is the most expensive thing. It was 120, something like that. Anyways, I could put this on a bigger tank. It needs to be emptied right now. Let's go do that. But you guys got to stay here because I don't have a shirt on. Yeah, there's the secret for the day. Nick's not wearing a shirt. I just got out of the shower, so I don't tend to put on a shirt right away to dirty it. But I'm going to go take that out front. That was quick. So we emptied out the protein skimmer. What's up, everybody that is in the chat, by the way? What's up, Majestic Animals, aka Tim? But yeah, my tank's looking alright. I mean, you can even see the spot where he was sitting earlier. Let's see. Let's try to zoom. Yeah, you can see the spot where he was sitting earlier. You see that ring right above my finger? That right there is where the anemone was earlier. I don't know why he decided to go, oh, I'm gonna go under the rock, man. It just kind of blows my mind that he did that this morning. I woke up and that was actually what he was doing. He was transitioning for that move. And I could tell he was. Do it, HC Aqua. Start a salty tank. That's what I'm here for, is to try to encourage people to. Because I did it out of just sheer want. And it took me a while to get it started. But once I got it started, then I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. You know? I'm just going to push that as far down as I can so I can just go like this. See if... Where's Goldie? Oh, there. I have to go over the other direction. She's like, nope. You ain't getting me on camera, boss. Why you trying to put me on blast, boss? I wonder where Groucho is. He's not out bothering the anemone. I can tell you that much. I'm gonna keep a dead eye on my anemone today and the next couple of days because, you know, just being in that position it's in, I'm kind of worried that either it's gonna jump rocks or it's gonna jump onto the sand and have a hard time getting out of the sand. But once he does decide to move, I'm pretty sure he'll choose a spot he likes. Just like Poser does every day. Hence why I named him Poser. Groucho was just over here at the opening of the shell. Now he's back up in his hiding spot. You know what's funny is they got a bunch of my favorite fish in there, and one of my favorite fish, for you guys out there that don't know, is a red goby dragnet. And I guess they're kind of both in two families of the fish world. I could be wrong on that, so don't misquote me. But that's literally one of my favorite fish. And once I said that a couple of weeks ago, then they get a bunch of them in there, and then they're trying to sell them for like 20 bucks a pop. But that's not what I was trying to point out. I was trying to point out my fish store does that quite frequently. I say I like something, and then they'll go and buy it. And then it'll make me want to buy it, but I don't have the money to buy it. Such is life. Woe is me. Anywho, I figure we're getting to the time where I wind it down and I end the video. And the shrimp didn't come out, even though I threw him some food. Threw a dog a bone, he don't come out. But look at the algae on that side. Okay, yesterday I came out and this whole tank was covered in algae. I've done 3 water changes this week because of the algae. But I've learned one thing from salt water: it'll damn well keep you on your freaking toes. Because I have to clean this tank at least twice a week. So, what does that tell you? That I pretty much keep pretty good care on this tank. And all my other tanks are kind of getting the back burner right now. But I'm not too worried because I'm when it comes to freshwater, I don't know if you guys know this by now, I'm kind of a pro. I don't need help in freshwater. Where I need the help, you're looking at it. I don't know everything about saltwater. If I did, I'd be one of them experts making oogles of money. But for what I don't know, I'll always point you in the direction of somebody who does know. So, you know, that's always a plus, right? It's always a plus to keep the fish fam close. You know? I was going to say something else there, but it kind of didn't suit. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you guys have a blessed Monday. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Keep it freaking fishy. And yeah. Remember, faith of a mustard seed, you can move any mountain. And also, don't turn them molehills into mountains. That's something Nick the Dick says all the time. Yeah. Anywho, I'm going to head out. Maybe you'll see me in a little bit. Maybe I'll do another live video on the 100-gallon. But it'll only probably be like 5 minutes. I've been meaning to show that off. I literally got a score of a deal. And it used to be somebody's show tank, so for an aquarium store out in Central California. Anywho, bye guys.